Hi, my live viewers. Welcome back to my channel. Tonight we are doing Black Market Final. Let's see who wins.
Saeed is actually the new host tonight. I'll be taking his place in the final four.
Yes.
Sorry, Hayden, you've been
want to win it for me?
Yes. Let's see. Just down to the tweet, so there might not be anyone yet. Let's see.
Oh, damn, so I did all that for nothing?
Well, there's a delay. They'll probably still see it.
It was just a practice run. It's okay. You can do it again.
Okay, I'll do it again. I'll do it again when there's like 10 people and above, I'll do it. You know, I had to wear I wear this every time we did it, so I had to have it on today.
Wait, is that the one that has Stitch on the front?
Yes.
I thought they were two different hats. I should find a hat.
Salute. Yo, Little Mix can get me hype.
Oh, don't play music because.
Sorry, no, my bad. I was watching something.
We don't need none of those copyright infringements.
Twitch is really strict about the music thing. So,
Sorry.
No worries. Oh, Steve is the magic mirror now. Okay. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the finale of Black Market Season 9. Just to let you know, for if we get a hype train tonight, we're going to play a little game called Higher or Lower, where every player will get a chance to compare two players' scores, and I'll tell them whose score is higher and whose score is lower. So if you want to get a feel for where the scores are at, which is really important, going into Final 3, because lowest social score will be terminated at Final 3. You might want to get that hype train going. So that should be interesting if we get that. Paige just said, good luck everyone. Cannot wait for one of you to join us winners with a little heart emoji. Thanks, Paige.
Oh, dang. So so if you make it to Final 3, you're gone if you're the lowest score?
Yep.
Dang.
Yeah, but there will be a final ranking at Final 3. So you'll get one final chance to change the scores up at Final 3. But yeah.
Oh, so it won't be this won't be a long final then.
Yeah, we'll see. It shouldn't be too long. Definitely trying to finish before Society starts at 10 Eastern. So it should be. Goal is to get this done in under 2 hours. So, let's get started then. So how this works now, how we've been doing this since All Stars, is instead of having an executive, you all get to put one person under review, and that's still anonymous. And after that, we'll go into a VP competition. And the VP will only be able to save a maximum of one person. So if you're the one person safe with 3 people under review, there's no way you could be the replacement, so you're safe in that case, if that makes sense. All right. So so if you could send your reviews and your DR now, I'll set a 5-minute timer for that.
Okay, so
What's up?
No, I'll ask questions.
Oh, my camera's like way in the way of. Sorry, I forgot to move my camera. Nice. I'm just taking up the whole screen. This tonight's actually about me and not the finalists. So, okay. All right, Mitch is just warning me about that. And Mitty said Final 4. Good luck. Thank you so much, Mitty. Needy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What are y'all drinking today? Got an old fashioned with me. Nice.
I'm too nervous to drink anything.
I have a Beach Bum, which is sparkling coconut water and vodka.
Oh, that's interesting.
It is delicious.
All right, let me check if. I don't know if Discord doesn't notify me. Okay, I think we do have the reviews already. All right, we do. So, give me a moment for that. We only have 2 people under review here. Cassie is under review, and SIE is under review. So, I think this is the first time since we've done this Doomsday format that we've only had 2 people under review. So, a replacement review is still possible with the VP here. You will all be playing in the VP competition. So, let me pull that up now. And I will stream it on the Discord. 1 second. Okay, it's streaming on the Discord. This is Black Market, the Black Market chess comp or the trail comp. I don't know, I have kind of multiple names for it. So, if you watched the last couple of finales, this has been on the finale. Here's how it will work. First of all, we're going to do some Twitch polls to determine the turn order here. But how this is going to work is you can move up to 5 spaces on the board. You can go in any way you want to. You can go 5 down. You can go 5 to the right. You can go 1 down, 1 right, 1 down, 1 right. You can only move 1 space. You don't have to move the full 5. And every space that you go, every space that you touch, becomes a colored space behind you. Okay. You cannot.
So you're trying. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
So what you're doing is pretty much trying to trap the other person to go any farther.
Yes. But so you can't go on any color. You can't go on any colored spaces. Well, you can go on a colored space, but it costs social points. Okay. So if you're just going for free, you can't go. You can only move on white spaces. And you can only move a max of 5 spaces. However, if you get trapped, that's not the end-all, be-all. You can spend social points to cross colored spaces. And you can cross as many colored spaces as you want, but it's 1 social point for each colored space that you cross. Okay? And there we go. Any questions so far? There's a few more rules, but you cannot. The only direction you cannot go is just a straight diagonal, unless it's your only option. So unless it's your only option outside of going on a colored space, then you will be able to move a diagonal space. But otherwise, no. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, Chasm Fog said this is like night moves on BB. It is a little bit, but a little more complicated. The other thing, you don't have to move at all. You can instead build a wall. So what that means, you have to do that within a range of 2 spaces. Okay. Which means you just make 1 colored space. You don't move at all, but 1 space around you can change to a colored space. Okay. But it has to be within 2. So let me show you what a range of 2 means. That would mean like 2. This is within 2 because it's 2 diagonal. This is within 2. This is within 2. It's like this box of 2 around you. If you were Cassie, you could build a wall anywhere in that range. Does that range make sense? I can't. Yes? Okay. All right. So before we start, I'm just going to ask one more time, are there any questions before I start the poll to determine the turnover? Okay. So speak up now. This is your last chance to speak up to ask any questions. All right, let me go create that poll now.
I'm confused, but okay.
Oh, wait, what are you confused about? No, yeah, just...
So, how can we do it? We can't move diagonal, right? But what can we do, you said?
So you can't move diagonal, but say you're Cassie, or I mean, since you're the one asking, I'll show it from your space. You could go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces like that, and then all these spaces behind you become colored.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
Or you could build, but say like you're completely surrounded like this. You can move diagonal in that case because it's your only option. Does that make sense? But
Yeah.
otherwise, you have to go left, right, up, or down.
So you can only do that. So if in case in that scenario, you can go diagonal.
Yes, only if it's your only option. If it's your only white space left that you can go to.
Okay.
Okay, so there is a limit on white spaces, but no limit on colored spaces that you cross, but it just costs a social point. Okay? Does that make sense? Alright. I'm going to start this poll, but just ask any questions still. So who should take the first turn? That poll is starting now. Who should take the first turn? We've got 1 vote for SAE, 2 votes for SAE, 1 vote for Randy, 3-1, 4-1, SAE Randy. Five to 1. 5 to 1 with 1 Matt for vote. 1 vote for Matt there, not 1 Matt for vote. 6 votes for SAE now, still in the lead. Tie between Matt and Randy with 2 votes each. Remember, you can pay bits for extra votes. SAE with 7, still in the lead.
No, thank you. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll do it.
Yes, if we get a hype train tonight, they will be allowed to get a sense of where scores are at by comparing 2 people's scores. They'll each get a chance to compare 2 people's scores. I'll tell them whose score is higher, whose score is lower. You can compare yourself too. You can say, is my score higher or lower than this person? All right. So, SAE will be going first in this competition. Let's start a new poll. Okay, that poll is up now. Who should go second? Who should take the second move? 2 votes for Randy, 1 vote for Cassie. 3 to 1 now. 4 to 1 with Randy in the lead. Carla, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Carla. Carla just gifted a tier 1 sub this minute. Thank you so much. Went to Ashley T there. Thank you so much, Carla. Randy's still in the lead with 7 votes and 2 votes each for Cassie and Matt. By the way, also on Finale, if you cheer bits or subscribe or anything, I will just interrupt them on Finale. That's kind of a fun thing I like to do. No matter what's happening, I'll just stop them and interrupt them. So if you want me to do that, it's especially funny in the final speeches. But yeah. Looks like Randy will be taking the second move on this comp. And thank you so much, Becky, who contributed 100 bits. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hype Train just started. Thank you so much, everyone. Hype Train just started in this channel. If we get to the end of the Hype Train, we will play higher or lower. Okay. 44% through level 1 already. Wow. Thank you so much, everyone. All right. Randy will be going second. Let's do a new poll. Who should go third? Ambi, thank you so much. Just cheered 10 bits. Said good luck, everyone. With a little purple heart emoji there. And Meaty just gifted a tier 1 sub. Thanks so much, Meaty. Really appreciate it so much. Went to Ambi there. Paige highlighted her message, said yes with a bunch of S's there. Thank you so much. Who should go third? I think it's between Cassie and Matt now. Thanks so much, Mitch. Cheered 13 bits. Really appreciate it. And Paige cheered 3 bits and said, Hayden, let me win filler. TY. I think it's already a lost cause. I think I already won that game. Yeah. Rachel cheered 10 bits. Thanks so much. And she said, hi, miss you all. Thanks so much, Rachel. She'll be here tonight, though.
Hi, Rachel. Miss you.
Isaiah highlighted his message, said, Finale Hype Train, let's go. All right, let's get this poll going. Who should go third, Cassie or Matt? That poll is starting now. Who should go third? Becky cheered 100 bits. Thanks so much, Becky. And Paige said, you did 1 bit. Sad. Thanks so much, Paige. Mitch said, Matt, I'm going to drag you. Oh, no.
Not this.
Matt's currently leading with 11 votes, and Cassie with 4 votes there. It looks like Matt's holding this lead. No extra votes coming in, but who knows? Anything could happen in the last second. 11-4 currently. 11-6. Ross cheered 100 bits, said, good luck, everyone. Thank you so much, Ross. Really appreciate it. And he shared another 100 bits there. Thank you so much, Ross. He'll also be here tonight for the jury final board vote. Becky contributed 300 bits. Thank you so much, Becky. Contributed 300 bits to that poll. Matt will be going third, which means Cassie will be taking the last turn on this comp. And we are on level 2 of the Hype Train right now. 13% of the way through level 2. Thank you so much, everyone. All right. So, Matt going third. Cassie going last. Okay. SAE, what would you like to do as your first move? And thank you so much, Chasm, who gifted tier 1 sub. That went to Becky. Thank you so much, Chasm Fog 42. Really appreciate it.
I'll go down.
Okay. down. And that's it, or what else do you want to do?
I thought we go one time. How many times do we do it?
You can make up to 5 moves. So you can go down 1, but you could go, and then after that you could go here or here.
Okay, I'll go,
Ambi shared 10 bits at hype train. Thanks so much, Ambi. Sorry, what do you say?
I'll go the I don't know if it's the same one, right?
Okay,
Yeah, and then, that's 2, go down,
okay.
and then to the right,
All right.
and I'm good there.
What?
I think I'm good there.
Okay. So you went 1, 2, 3, 4. You could move 1 more space if you wanted to.
Oh, okay, I'll go left.
Okay. All right. Steve said, buy all the bits, Allison. And Carla said, let's go, girls. Thanks so much, Carla, for 9 bits there. Thank you, Carla. All right. Randy, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to move 4 spaces left.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything
Yeah.
else?
No.
Okay. Because you could move 1 more space if you wanted.
No.
Okay. Matt, it's your turn. Meaty shared 100 bits. Thanks so much, Meaty. Really appreciate it.
I am going to move 4 spaces right.
1, 2, 3, 4, and that's all. Because
And then I'll go 1 up as well.
okay. Where's my little thing? There we go. All right, Cassie, your move.
I will go 2 to the left and then 3 up.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you. Oh. Allison said, let's go girls for 5 bits. Thank you, Allison. And Mitty cheered a bunch of bits there. How many was that? 40 bits. Thanks so much, Mitty. And Ambi cheered another 5 bits. Thank you so much. We have 30 seconds about to get to the next level of the hype train. Otherwise, it starts over. It's getting close. If we want to get this hype train. Subs usually do it faster. If you want to keep it going, gift a sub. Ross just cheered 200 bits. Thanks so much. And Jess said, congrats, Final Four for 4 bits. Thank you so much, Jess. 15 seconds to get to the next level of that hype train. 10 seconds. And it's going to start all over. Hayden asked the Final Four if they want a hype train. Do I want a hype train? Final Four?
Hype train. That sounds fun.
We did lose it there, so we are going to have to start from the beginning to get that hype train. Subs do it, get the hype train faster. So yeah, we did lose it there, but we got to level 2. Thank you so much, everyone. And really appreciate it so much. Oh, yeah, we got the level 1 hype train emote there. All right. So, Saeed, it's back to you. Your turn. Dem shared 50 bits. You know who I'm here for. Thank you so much, Dem.
I'll go down 1.
All right.
Actually, can I go down 1 more?
Yeah.
And then, actually down 1 more and then 1 right.
Okay, and that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, because you could move 1 more if you wanted. Becky, thank you so much. Just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, Becky. Wow, thank you so much. And Media shared another tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Wow, thank you so much, everyone. And yeah, wow, thank you so much. Let's see, that should... I'm surprised the hype train's not getting ready to start again after that. I would think so. But thank you so much. All right, Randy, your turn.
I'm gonna move 1 down and 2 right.
Okay. And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you could move 2 more. All right.
I'm good.
Matt, your turn.
I am going to. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go up 2 and then 1 to the left.
Okay. And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Cassie, your turn.
I'll go up 1 to the left 2 and then up 1 more.
Okay. And that's it? I think.
Yeah, 1 more to the right.
Okay.
Why not?
All right. So, Saeed, it's back to you.
So what happens if we go over a colored spot?
If you go over a colored spot, it costs 1 social point for each spot you cross.
Okay. And then if we surround someone, they're out.
What?
So if we surround someone, they're eliminated.
If they don't want to spend social points and they're surrounded, then yes. But otherwise, if there's a white space open, it's always possible. But it could cost them a lot of social points.
Okay. Can I move? Sorry, this is movie playing. Can I move 3 to the right, and I'll just take the 2 points off? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, and you do have to land on a white space too. So, yeah.
Okay.
So you
And
can,
I can't go back to any of my colored squares?
you can't land on them, but you could cross your own colored squares too if you wanted.
Okay. Okay, can I go 2 to the left?
All right, so you're crossing 1 space.
1 and 9, and then 1. Yeah, and then down 1,
Okay.
and then move 1 to the left.
You mean 1 to the right?
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, no worries.
And but I'm done, yeah, right?
1,
I think
2,
so.
3. You could still move 2 more spaces if you wanted to. Becky cheered 100 bits. Thanks so much, Becky. Really appreciate it.
I'll just move 1 more to the right.
Okay.
Thank you.
So went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you could go 1 more because you crossed one of your spaces, so you weren't limited there. Okay. Becky, or Meaty just gifted another tier 1 sub. Thanks so much, Meaty. Really appreciate it. All right. Randy, it is your turn.
I'm gonna go 1 to the right.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go 2 to the right, 1 down. And 1 to the left.
Okay. And that's it?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. All right, Matt, is your turn. Becky cheered another 100 bits. Thanks so much, Becky. Appreciate it so much.
Okay. I am gonna go to. I mean, I don't have too many places to go, so I'm gonna go 2. I'm going to go 1 left and then 1 up.
Okay, and that's it?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Cassie, your turn.
I've really played myself with this one. I'm gonna go 1 to the right for now.
Okay. All right, Asai, it's back to you.
I'll move 1 right, and that's all.
Okay. Randy, back to you.
Okay. I guess I'll go down.
Down 1 or down how many?
Down 1 more.
Okay.
That's all.
And that's it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Matt, it's your turn. You can build a wall, or you could cross and spend social points. You could cross colored spaces.
The one that's above east. Oh wait, am I muted?
No, I can hear you.
Okay. The one that's above east side. Am I able to build a wall there?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to do that.
All right. Thank you.
Can that be my turn? Like that's it?
Yeah, that if you do that, if you do a wall, that's all you can do. So.
Okay.
So Cassie, your turn. So same situation for you. You could build a wall. Only place you could build one is this space right here. Or you could cross colored spaces for social points.
All right. Screw it. I'm gonna spend 2 social points, move 2 to the right, and then down 3.
Okay. So 2 to the right and down 3. So you spent 2 social points. So really all you did was 1, 2, 3. You can move 2 more spaces if you wanted to, because you're not limited when you cross colored spaces, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Then 1 to the left and then 1 down.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because you went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, essentially. Okay. Asai, it's back to you. You can't build any walls, so if you want to stay in this competition, you will have to spend social points and cross the colored spaces.
I can't go backwards. Got it.
So you can.
Um,
Becky just
but
gifted
can
5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, Becky. Wow, I appreciate it so
can
much.
I go on my colors and then go to one of the white spots?
Yes, but it will still cost you social points. But yes.
Oh, are they all 1 social point?
Yes.
So what happens if I go where Cassie is?
You can't land on the space where Cassie is or cross where she is. You can never share a space with someone else.
Okay, I guess I'll just take... Would I lose 3 social points or 2 if I pass Cassie? Would it be 3?
So you'd have to go around Cassie. So it would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, now can I just do... can I go 3 to the left and 1 2 up? So I have 4 social points.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you lose 4 and land there. You could also move 2 more if you wanted to.
And I won't get
You'll
limited.
stop there?
Yeah, I'll just stop there.
Okay. All right, Randy, back to you. You could build a wall next to Cassie or spend social points to get to another white space. Those are your only options here.
Only move I have left is to build the wall.
Yes, if you don't want to spend social points.
Okay. That's the option I have then, without spending social points.
Yes.
Okay.
So you'll do that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Matt, your turn. You've got 2 wall spaces you could build here, or you could spend social points and move somewhere else.
Okay. I'm gonna use a social point and go left over Isai's block.
Uh-huh.
And then that'll be it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. You know what? No, I'll go up the extra one too. Why not?
Okay. So losing a social point there. All right. Cassie, if you want to stay in this competition, you're going to have to spend social points, but it's going to be a lot.
Yeah, I'm out.
You're out? Okay.
Yeah, I'm out.
Cassie is out of this competition. SAE, it's back to you. Same situation for you. You wouldn't have to spend as much as Cassie would have. You can spend 4 and land right here if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, land here. Or otherwise, you're out if you don't want to spend social points.
I'll use the 4 points.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, land here. You could also go 1 to the right if you want. But is that
No,
all you
I'm
want to
good.
do? You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. Matt, it's back to you. If you want to stay in this, you could build a wall next to SAE or spend social points to get to another white space.
I don't want to use the social points to get there, so I'm going to drop out.
Okay? I mean, you could build a wall if you want, and that's no social points.
Oh, wait, I can?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because that is within 2 of you. Yeah. 1, 2. So you're going to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Randy, your turn. You could build a wall here, or spend social points to get to that same space.
I will to get to
Basically, if you build that
I'm gonna
wall,
drop.
So here. Let me explain how this is going to work. Because if you drop out, you create a white space wherever you were. So, say SAE drops out, Matt will still have a space left, so he could be the winner there when it gets back to his turn. Well, so it's gonna you Matt. So if Matt drops out, then it gets back to SAE. He could take that space that Matt's at. So just explain to you how this is gonna end, how it could end. If you build that wall, you won't be out. You spend no social points, but that could be what happens. And yeah.
Okay, I will. So if I build the wall, then if there's no more white spaces.
If you build a wall, there's no more white spaces. Yeah, if you build a wall, there's no more white spaces. But if someone drops out, then there could be more white spaces. Because wherever you are, when you drop out, there's a white space.
So I'm confused. Never mind. I'm not confused.
So, if you drop out, it's a white space. If Matt, say you build a wall, then it goes to Matt, or Yeah, it would go to Matt. He would have to drop out, and then SIE could build a wall where Matt is, and then you would have no spaces left when it gets back to your turn.
I'm just gonna drop.
Okay. All right. Matt, it's your turn. So now, your only option is to spend the social points to get to one of these white spaces here, or drop out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, so I'm gonna drop out.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
a lot of points.
So, that means congratulations, SIE. You have won the VP.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats!
8 points wasted, but saved.
That means you made it final 3. Congrats!
Yeah, congrats.
Thank you.
Officially final 3. So,
I hope they got these 8 points and not put me to low.
at the end of this, Cassie spent 2 social points, SIE spent 9, Matt spent 1, and Randy spent none.
Wait, wasn't it 4-4?
You spent 1 when you crossed over your own space here. Remember when you did that? And
Did I do that?
And then, yeah, you did.
Okay, that's fine.
So it will be 9 social points. So let me do those scores now. Minus 9, minus 1, yeah, and minus 2 for Cassie. All right, so SIE, I'm going to give you 5 minutes for your VP decision. I'm assuming you're going to save yourself, but you have to choose between Matt and Randy, who goes under review. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Jess said, congrats, SAE, for several bits there. Thank you so much, Jess, for 10 bits. Thank you so much. Let's go back here. So please confirm what you're doing in your DR, SAE, but also say it out loud when you're ready.
Okay, so obviously I'm gonna take my stuff off. I'm gonna put up Brand. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Let's see.
Good luck, Randy.
You too.
Okay, so the voters are SIE and Matt. If it is a tie, it will go down to the lowest social score is terminated. Please send those votes now. I'll give you 7 minutes for that vote, but if you send them in earlier, we'll move on. So Cassie and Randy, final reviews. Voters are SIE and Matt. And thank you so much. Allison cheered 100 bits. And she said, not very Let's Go Girls for 100 bits. Thanks so much, Allison. But yeah, not Let's Go Girls. Paige shared 3 bits, said tie the vote. Ambi Chair 10-bit said tie the vote for funsies. Okay, and we do have the vote already ready. So, by a vote of 2-0, unfortunately, Cassie, you have been terminated from Black Market.
Congratulations, you three.
I love
I'm
you.
so happy.
Sorry,
I love you,
Cassie.
Cassie. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, no, it's so okay. I totally understand.
Girl, you played. I am
One for
all
the
of you.
books. Okay, write down your
you know
notes.
why?
Everything that you did was right.
You literally have been like you're good. You're amazing.
You did so well, Cassie. Thank you. And
Yeah.
you do have one final task, which is your blacklist, and you can do that publicly or privately. Which would you like to do?
I will do it publicly.
Okay. Just 1 second. Allison said, tie the vote. Let's see some social scores for 5 bits.
Well, too late for that.
Yes. Carla said, tie the vote. Reveal the scores for 3 bits. Paige said, I love Cassie for 100 bits. Carla said, Queen Cassie for 6 bits there. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, let me pull up the Discord here. All right. Yeah, when you're ready, you can type your blacklist in the Discord, but also say out loud your reasoning.
All right. Number 1, I'm gonna put Randy. Not very many people knew, but she was my final 2, my ride or die. I'm not gonna burn her now with that. This is truly nothing personal, so you two don't take the other 2 spots any type of way. I say you just spent 9 social points on that count for the win. I'm gonna put him at number 2 to give him a fighting chance in that final.
I
3.
need to. I probably lost it, like for real, but at least I'm safe.
That's
then-
totally fair. There's nothing. There's no hard feelings.
No. It's nothing against you, but 9 points. You fought your ass off. You want to be there. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a lift there.
Thank you.
I will be back for questions because I'm curious.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, Cassie. So sorry to see you go. Rachel said, love you, Cassie, for 5 bits. Thank you so much, Rachel. Allison, cheered 50 bits, said, Cassie, Rod Queen, love you. Thanks so much, Allison. Really appreciate it, everyone. All right. So, congrats, though, to the final 3. You've made it to the end here. So here's how this final part is going to work. You will all send your final rankings. This is your final chance to change the scores. The rankings are not weighted as heavily as they usually are here. Dem cheered 8 bits, said love you, Cassie. Scarlett cheered 5 bits, said Matt is such a doll. Thank you both so much. Really appreciate it so much. All right. So, send in those final rankings, and then after those final rankings, whoever has the lowest social score will be terminated from Black Market. Becky cheered 100 bits. Thanks so much, Becky. Jess cheered 5 bits, said great game, Cassie. And if you want to get a hype train at the last second here to maybe strategize those rankings better, it's still possible. But we'll see. We'd have to start from the beginning here. It would take
Can
a little
y'all
bit.
put me number 1 just to give me some points? Please, just give me a chance.
Oh my god, my hands are so sweaty.
Mine are so cold. I know I'm probably going to be gone because of my score.
I mean, what? I was ranked last in like literally every black list that has gone out. So you don't count yourself out.
Scarlet just subscribed to tier 1. Thank you so much, Scarlet. Scarlet Red Queen, really appreciate it.
I'm so cold.
Fellow
like,
Red.
And I have to pee. And I don't have time for this. Well, I love that I'm here with you too.
I'm so happy. This is. I mean, look at us. We did it, guys.
Look at us. Who would have thought?
Whatever happens, happens. I love you both. And good luck to both of you and myself.
Randy, how you doing?
I cannot hold myself together. I'm sorry, guys. I don't do well with this kind of stuff. My
Well, girl, look at
anxiety.
you. But look, you've been playing good too. You've been.
Have I? I'm also at the very bottom of everyone's blacklist.
True.
I don't know, guys. Was it worth losing 9 points? Maybe.
Could be.
Could be. We'll see.
You never know. Expect the
We will
unexpected. I mean, that's Big Brother's thing, but you know.
We better do that. Haley be like, you know what? Since you took that risk, I'll give you 2 points.
You never know.
How much time left?
I'll say, I didn't set a timer, but I'm gonna say 3 minutes for that starting now.
Okay, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'm gonna send you my thing and use the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
I keep catching myself like getting really excited and and then like my anxiety kind of sets in so it's like deep breaths. Everything is gonna be okay.
I'm so nervous. My face hurts.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. My drink is gone, so I'm gonna go grab another one just in case.
Awesome. Got my new drink too.
I heard the crack.
Come on, look. I saw something about watermelon in the chat. It's a watermelon flavor, so.
It's
Oh,
my
and you got your
shirt.
watermelon shirt. It works.
And the cutest bow tie.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't it cute? Okay, so it's my boyfriend's. And he used to host like a Super Mario trivia, so he used to wear this all the time.
No, it's my Ricky Dillon. Not Ricky Dillon. You're my Dylan O'Brien. Always and forever.
Love you, babe.
All right. I think we do have all the rankings in now. So it's time to reveal those social scores.
I just went to the bathroom, but I'm about to pee myself again.
Wait, where are you? Where are you releasing them?
I'll put them in the Discord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to cry. Oh.
All right. Ambi cheer 10-bit said, Matt, you're adorable. Love you so much. Thanks so much, Ambi. 10
Love you,
bits there.
Ambi.
All right. So. Let me get these scores pulled up. All right. So let's start with. We'll start with Matt.
Okay.
So Matt has a social score of 18.9, so almost 19 there.
Okay.
Look at
I'll take
you.
it.
We're not about to cry.
Let's go Randy next.
Oh, I'm gone.
Don't say that.
Don't say that. I could do you next. I'll do this.
No.
Okay.
Just leave it alone.
Okay. Randy has a score of 21.9, so about 22 there.
Whoa.
So that means congrats, Randy.
I'm so gone.
You are officially in the final two here.
Congrats, Randy.
Heck? Congrats, Randy.
Thank
I
you.
don't know.
Thank you.
And SAE has a score of
It was nice being in the final three.
negative 27. So unfortunately, SIE, you with the lowest social score, you have been terminated from Black Market.
Damn, I got freeze. Rude. What did I do to y'all?
Sorry, Eastside. It's
No,
been
it's
so much
fine.
fun. I love you.
Thank you. No, I'm glad I'm in the final three.
Thank you so much, SAE. And you do still have one final task, which is a final blacklist. This will affect their social score, which will only be relevant now if there's a tie jury vote, which is possible. So if you're ready to do a blacklist, you can do that publicly or privately. It may not make a difference here because it will only shift scores by one. And they're close, but not that close.
Does it matter now?
It doesn't matter, but just for fun,
No.
just to finalize their scores.
Damn, negative 27. Y'all, I'll just do my first one, Matt. It was awesome to get to know you, and second will be Randy. Both of you are absolutely amazing. Both did amazing. And I made it this far to negative something. I don't know how I did that. So
I'll
so
show
negative
the whole
made it-
graph at the end of this if you want to see. You actually, I'll say it doesn't matter right now. At one point, you did have for a hot second, you did have the highest social score. So
that probably
the
was
scores
week
can be
two,
deceiving.
week day two. Whatever. It's fine.
So Becky cheered 100 bits, said "Go Matt, go!" Thank you so much. Rachel cheered 10 bits
Do
and said "Love
do
you,
I
SAE." You can just stay right here,
Love you too.
but
Okay.
because you're about to come back and ask questions anyways.
Cool. I'll chill.
Jess said SAE, welcome to the third place club. You played a great game. Thanks so much, Jess. Cheered 100 bits there. Carla said you did great, SAE. Love you. 3 bits. Aqua highlighted her message, said King SAE. Thank you so much, Aqua. All right. So, but congrats to the final two, Randy and Matt. So let me make this more official here on the screen. One sec. Final two, Randy and Matt. And okay. Sorry. Updates. Where's the other one? Okay. Doesn't matter that much. Okay. So I'm gonna invite the pre-jury and the jurors back into the Zoom. So give me a second. Becky sent 100 bits and said, "Matt is the cutest." Thank you so much, Becky. Really appreciate it. All right.
Randy!
Hi.
Congrats! I love you.
I love you too. I can't believe we did it.
Oh my god, I'm fucking...
Danny said, "Please announce me and Allison won the draft." Thank you. Oh yeah, Danny and Allison drafted both of you, so no matter what, they win the draft. So, and he said, "Congrats, Randy." Okay. Production, if you could send here, I can send it too. But the Zoom link to the pre-jurors and the jurors. Let me see. All right. All right, just invited everyone back to the Zoom. So how this is going to work, there's going to be an open forum discussion for 10 minutes where it's just chaos. There's no order to this discussion. Anyone can say anything. Then after that, the final board, the jury will get to ask you each questions on their own. I'll create breakout rooms for that. And then after that, the vote. After that, you'll get final speeches, and then after that, we will go to the vote.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Why can't I see anybody?
I'm not sure.
Your camera's frozen right now too.
Okay, bye.
I'm back. Battle back. So now I'm final two.
Welcome back. We missed
Actually,
you.
no, bye, Matt. Both of you. I win.
Bicon cheered 1 bit, said, "OMG, I'm so proud of you, Randy. My bestie played a great game." Thanks so much, Bicon. Steve. Oh, you're frozen again. What's going on here?
I mean, she's frozen like this. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
We could keep it. This feels like one of the, it could be used as an old school meme with the caption on the top and the bottom.
Oh my god, I totally could.
Hey, I'm leaving. Bye.
No,
Wait,
you're back.
you're moving again. Oh,
Hey.
now you're frozen again.
Hi,
Hi,
Rachel.
Rachel.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Congrats, final two.
Thank you.
All right, we at least need all of the final board in here.
Am I in?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're here and you're not frozen.
I see
You made
guys. Because low key, my internet saying, "Listen, this is not for you anymore." Oh, look at Ross all dressed up.
All spiffy.
Yay! You look so cute. You guys said to dress up.
Yeah, I'm in my PJs.
But you got Avengers, so that counts as dressing up still.
Yeah.
I'm not standing up because this shirt totally does not fit right now.
All right, so
Congrats. Hi, babe. So good to see all of you again.
Feel like it's been a while.
So, do we have at least all of the final board here? I think we do. Rachel, Ross, Aqua's here. Leah is here. Cassie and SIE are here. Okay, so, Dem cheered 3 bits, said Ross is fly. Thanks so much, Dem. Scarlett cheered 100 bits. Thanks so much, Scarlett. Said, OMG, Ross is adorable. I can't. Thank you so much, Scarlett. All right. So, I'm going to start a 10-minute timer for the open forum discussion. Feel free, pre-jurors. This is your chance to ask questions, but there's no organization here. It's just 10 minutes. Everyone can just kind of say what they want, and I'm going to start that 10 minutes now.
Hi, friends.
Hello, Matt. Hi, Randy.
Hi.
I have no hate against you guys. I kind of caught on to what was happening, so it's okay.
What happened?
I knew too. These two.
I knew you two were
That's
together.
why I was so. I was
Matt,
so
Matt kind of
skeptical
spilled the
about
beans
them.
day one.
Just
Sorry.
a little bit.
But for us to get here together,
No, it's
all new.
one place. No, it's
no
one
one took
place.
the
Like,
shot.
one place.
I knew. I knew. You guys just got Camille out before we could get you guys out.
Bingo.
And why
I
did you
knew
guys
the
get
moment-
Camille out?
Me and Camille have an ongoing history and rivalry, so at the end of the
No,
day,
but like, what led to you guys getting Camille out?
my ongoing my rivalry with him, I
Oh,
didn't.
it was me.
So,
Oh,
okay,
you're
so
the
that
one
night, me and Isai, when we won our team captains, me and Isai were in a chat together, and
Camille
we're like,
cheered
hey,
3
we're
bits, said, I know that's right. Sorry, I'm going to be interrupting.
for our team. And we picked people strategically so that we could separate every single duo, basically.
We wanted.
Yeah, we knew that
wanted,
too.
I wanted. You know what? I trusted him. I trusted you. I shouldn't have
Yeah,
trusted
Camille,
him.
Paulo cheered
get
10
in
bits,
here.
said, congrats, man, Randy. Hashtag Bedlam
We
Season
still
3
got Camille
fan.
out though.
Thank you so much.
I mean, that was
Paulo.
my best move.
I
I
knew-
but getting Camilla was your move. I tried to get Cassie, and she won the VP.
see,
Sorry.
that's the thing.
Randy.
I needed Camille out so me and Cassie could get closer. With
That's
him
true.
gone, Cassie and me, instant connection. I knew I was her number one.
And sorry,
So
Becky
I
cheered
didn't
20
Yeah,
bits,
you know,
said,
that's
Matt,
how I
Matt.
knew
Thanks so much, Becky.
From when the choice was between Cassie or Leah, I knew exactly you were working with her because the fact is, I'm like, why would you want to bring Cassie
So
further? Because of only game, nothing related to like personal things. I'm just saying, I'm like, in game wise, Cassie's probably way higher than her. But no, actually, you're probably higher than her. I don't know. But
Probably.
that's why I was like,
With
I was
that,
just like,
though, me and Matt had that plan from the very beginning. We had a final 3 with Cassie and a final 3 with Isai. So we
I
needed
broke it.
because there was no point in bringing Leah to final 3, which is what everybody wanted to do because Leah would go home. We needed either Cassie in a final 3 with us or Isai in a final 3 with us. Keeping Leah did nothing for me and Matt
It did something
So
for
she
me.
had
That's
to
probably
be-
why.
because it just didn't work for us. We had Cassie and Isai.
Damn, Isai, we should have compared notes.
You should have. You're the one who
Okay,
talked
so
to me
here's the thing.
after
Isai told Matt everything, and Cassie told me everything. So we maneuvered every single one of you guys to where we needed you.
So who do we vote for then? Who do you
I'm
think?
not voting.
Okay.
I'm not voting.
I'm not voting.
You know,
Well,
we're
you
switching.
will-
You know
I
what?
mean, your vote's already made.
Paldo cheered 5 bits, said, Cassie, you're beautiful. Congrats on a
Everyone,
great game.
vote for Cassie or
Thank
me.
you,
What do you
Paldo.
Isai, you have my vote.
think? You don't have my vote. That's ready.
I vote for Isai.
I vote for Cassie.
You.
I
No,
mean,
I'm just kidding.
Me too. I mean,
There's
I
a
give
lot
you guys
more.
that for running the whole thing like that. Because the truth is, both of you are not on my radar, and that's how you play the game. Because
I mean, I kind
literally,
of had a
it's
feeling like that you guys were working together, like
We
on
did.
the side, and like I kind of knew that you guys knew that Isai and I were working together. And as much as Cassie was like, "I'm trying to get rid of Matt and Randy," like I just couldn't believe her because I did have a feeling that she was working with you, Randy. And even then, I kept telling you like she's coming for you, and like you still weren't like.
Well, I was coming for Matt, not really Grant.
Like you were saying that you like in that scenario it would be Randy and Matt, sorry. Randy and
the whole
Matt. you
ever
were saying-
since. Go ahead.
and like
Oh,
I
my
was
bad,
hesitant I was hesitant to even like try to work with you because you like I had a feeling that you were just gonna go tell Randy everything. I was ready to flip on Randy and Matt, but I just couldn't trust Cassie. And I was starting to trust Leah, but it was too late. It was too late to even form that connection. And I mean, I could like I honestly at this point I'm giving my vote to Matt because he was the one who got me out, you know. But I want to hear Randy too. I want to hear what you guys did individually. Like, convince me to vote for you. Like, I know you guys work together, but what did you guys do as one throughout the whole game?
So I'm going to
Once
tell you
the
guys
speeches-
something.
Once the speeches come out, that's you'll hear everything. I have an entire speech written in Microsoft Word.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited.
Cesar
to hear
cheered
it.
5 bits and said, Cesar cheered 5 bits, said, I'm voting for Cassie. Let's go, girls.
I was literally about to just stand
Thanks,
with my heart.
Cesar.
I didn't even write anything out. I was doing my heart because I literally asked the 3 people in Final Four with me. Everyone asked them the entire day. I was literally giving my heart out to them, and I was like, I'm here to like, I play with my heart, and if whatever happens, happens. Like, I really wanted to win this, because this community is so huge, and it's like, I want to prove that I can play with your heart, because in the games you can't really play with your heart, because that's how you would easily get picked out one by one. Whoever plays like that are gone. So
Paldo
I
cheered 5
proved
bits,
it
said,
wrong. I made it
SIE,
to Final
congrats
Three.
on 3rd. You're amazing. Dem cheered
Isai,
6 bits, said,
I'm telling you right
let's
now-
go, Coochie Gang. Said it
Isai,
again.
I'm telling you right now that you proved that you can play with your heart. You got to Final 3.
Amazing job.
And the only thing that got you was your social score, and that made that literally just who knows how that even works. You know what I mean?
Right.
You played with your heart and you made it all the way to the end. There's no.
I mean, I applaud myself for that, because this is the second org that I made it to top 5 in my very first org, and then this is I don't know how this is my 6th one, but this one's actually a big one, and I made it to top 3. I'm content. I'm ready to go on Rachel's Are You the One, so I don't have to vote anyone out. I ain't gonna be doing this is too much, man. I was I would admit Matt had me fooled. I trusted him so hard, even as Hawker. Matt was ever since we got captain, I was like, you know what, he and I are like, we're good. Like, I know I can trust him. But it wasn't until the last 2 days I was skeptical with him. That's why I had to waste those 9 points. Because I knew that I needed to win it to be in Final 3. And obviously, I knew by my score was going to be low that I was going to be gone or not. But I was surprised about Randy's score, for sure. But I think that's what I'm leaning towards, who I'm voting for. But I also want to hear how, Randy, you done it, because, girl, you played too.
You played, girl, and like I'm like, congrats. Like, no hard feelings on my end. It was, you guys played a great game. Like, I love both of you guys, and I'm like, even though y'all played all of us, like, I meant it when I told y'all that I did want to see a version of like the 4 of us at Final 4, and I'm so glad that you two are there. Congrats.
Cheers. Cheers, babe.
Oh, cheers.
Straw gang, anybody? Hashtag Team Straw.
Team straw. Oh, shit.
Literally have one. Hang on.
I didn't use a straw on straw day because it wouldn't fit in my cup. Should have gotten it though.
I got a straw.
That straw does some dirty things to you.
What?
Rachel's now nodding in approval.
It
She knows.
Oh, shout out to Rachel for hooking me up with my perfect match. Like that, like in every sense of the word, Isai and I like like we just got each other. So shout out to Rachel, and apply to Are You the One. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Rachel, if you want to drop any hints, I'm here for it.
What? My connection.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm not doing well at all.
Ross is asking me to say the C word only for bits. Only for bits.
Okay. I got you. You asked, I'll give it to you.
See,
All right.
when in the beginning, it was literally the Are You the One people that we're talking with. But I think once Cassie heard that I said her name, that's when me and her stopped talking.
Oh, I was done. I was like, you said my name, I'm done.
Allison
But
cheered
I
100 bits. Said
then
Hayden, say
but then
it.
I
Say
explained
coochie.
it to her.
I said
But I only
there
said
it
it
is.
just to cover me
Like,
because I wanted to say mom.
And then
and then
Ross
I said her
cheered.
name because I was scared.
where is Camilla?
Ross cheered 100 bits here. It said coochie please, and Allison wanted me to say coochie as well.
Oh my god, stop.
Taylor wanted me to say coochie gang for 1 bit. Paul Doe cheered 5 bits. Said Rachel is my perfect match. All right.
I'm blocking everyone.
I do want to ask you, Cassie. Like, I mean, I know that you tried to tell me what happened with the whole Jay situation. I do want to know, like, what flipped, because I think I'm curious to find out too, like, if Randy knew about all of this, because as soon as I started talking to Jay, I realized that, like, I felt like you guys were throwing us under the bus and kind of like selling us all out. So I'm curious to like find out, like, if that is truly what happened, or like did Randy know about this? Like, what?
So, like, Randy and I, we did have, like, this instant, like, yeah, we're going to work together. But while Camille was in the game, I didn't really talk to her as much as I should have. And she knew that. She knew she had to cut Camille to get me. So Randy did not know any of that was going on. It was all Camille and I talking to Jay, and he was talking to Leah. And our plan was to bring the 4 of us together. But I knew that I had to get back on his good graces, because obviously I was the executive that was responsible for putting him under review. I mean, there was only 2 reviews. I couldn't blame it on a rogue nom. So I told him, like, exactly what went down at the board meeting. And then that's when he was like, well, Aqua definitely talked to me, blah, blah, blah. And I said, oh, well, everyone said they didn't really talk to you, so I don't know why she's saying that. So I guess, yeah, I did kind of throw you under the bus, but it was more so I'm saying what happened in board meeting, and it went from there.
Yeah.
But I actually talked to Jay the most out of anybody those first few days.
Yeah. No, that's what he told me. He said, you know, Cassie's telling me all of this, and I just kind of felt like because I kind of felt really like betrayed by you, because I did want to work with you. I did want to get far with you from the beginning. As soon as I saw the cast, I was like, you and me, like, I'm trying to work with you. And then, like, I kind of felt like, oh, a little bamboozled that, like, you were doing that. and I kind of felt really betrayed because I was like, I don't understand why he's coming so hard for me when I wasn't even executive. When I, like I think
Yeah.
the initial noms were gonna be Leah and Bree.
Right.
And right as soon like the breakout room was starting to close, and then you said, I'm just gonna nom Jay.
Because I don't want to nominate 2 girls the first night.
Yeah. And so then that's like when Jay started
Let's go,
saying like, oh, you didn't speak up for me. I was like, and I told him I honestly didn't have time, and it was even like it was too early on for me to be like, don't put Jay up, because then I would be
Yeah.
going,
Yeah.
But I feel really betrayed by like you just letting me take the hit when it wasn't even my noms.
It wasn't necessarily to throw you like entirely under the bus. It was more so I'm responsible and I need to lower my target with him so that he doesn't kick me out. Because look, the very next day he won executive and he could have put me up and he didn't.
So the 10 minutes for the open forum is up, by the way. So it is time for final questioning. I'm going to create breakout rooms one by one with the final 2. For you to join, we'll go by termination order. So Rachel will go first, then Ross, then Aqua, then Leah, then Cassie, then Acai. And they will have, you can ask them both the same question. You can ask just one person a question. You can ask them 2 separate questions. But no matter what, they get 2 minutes for their answers each, maximum. And then we're going to be moving along. Okay? After all the questions, then we will go to final speeches, where they'll get 5 minutes each for a final speech, and then it's the vote. Okay? So, let's start that now. Not the purgatory again. Last season, after Carla asked her question, I put her in her own breakout room on accident, and she was just by herself for like 20 minutes. It's so fun.
Let's go, Carla.
You should invite Carla back and just make a breakout room specifically for her.
Yeah. Actually, Steve, if you want to send her the Zoom link, I will do that.
Please, I don't know how to find it. Let's move on. We've got a show to play.
All right.
What the hell just happened? My computer screen just went really blue all of a sudden. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
It's
wow.
fine.
So Randy, Matt, and Rachel, you will be asking the first question. Creating that breakout room. Can I create it for myself too?
Yeah, put me in there. I don't want to listen on Twitch.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, but if you want to hear their answers, the rest of you will have to listen on Twitch. All right, I'm joining that now.
All right. Hayden, do I just ask whenever I'm ready?
Yes.
No. Okay. All right. So congrats to you both
But before you
again.
start, Paulo cheered 5-bit said, Matt, tell the jury a joke, TY. All right.
Oh my god, no, I don't have one.
Tell the jury a joke.
Oh wait, I have one. Okay, I have one.
Okay.
I have one for when we go back.
Okay.
Okay. We'll wait for it.
All right. So congrats to you both again.
Thank you.
And then my question to both of you, whoever wants to go first, it doesn't matter. But did you ever feel backed into a corner in this game or worried about being terminated? And if you did, how did you get yourself out of that situation?
Randy, do you want to go first?
I can go first.
All right, 2 minutes starting now.
So probably when you put me under review, I don't even remember who I was up against Mark. He was a wild card. I didn't really know. People said they had a relationship with him, but people said they didn't. So when you took yourself and Aqua off the block, I easily felt that I could be the one going, because it was still so early in the game. Relationships were forming. I didn't know if it was a plan because everyone kept saying I was so well connected. It would be like, perfect, we're going to get ourselves off and get her out before she can continue. Because people were catching on that me and Matt were a duo. So I felt if you guys were going to strike, you making me renom was probably something that I had to use my connections with, if you want to call it, to try and get myself out of that.
All right. If you want to say anything more, you got a minute left if you want, but...
I mean, that was probably the worst one. I was under review twice, though, so during the bloodbath. it really could have gone either way.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. Thank you. Matt, 2 minutes starting now.
So the one time, and honestly it was only once, that I really felt like I was backed into a corner was actually when Ross won executive, because his board consisted of Cassie, Leah, and Randy, who I knew was never going to touch me. But at that point, that's when we had just gotten Camille out, and Cassie was my nominee from the night before. So I felt so super backed into the corner because I thought for sure I was going up and I was going to win. I was going to go home. And then my relationship with Ross, gave me the opportunity not to even be put up for review. So me just talking to him every, couple of minutes, being like, "Hey, is everything okay? I hope your board is good." That was exactly how I got out of it, and it worked. I didn't touch the block at all that night.
All right. Thank you. You do have like 50 seconds left if you want to say anything more.
No.
All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Rachel. I will be inviting Ross in next.
Okay, I will leave the room.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Okay. Well, I'm putting her in purgatory. Rachel's getting the Carla treatment. Because the whole other room's unassigned. It's too hard to explain, but it's happening. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Ross is next. Carla's talking about how I'm number 100 on her ginger rankings. Even Andy Heron's above me. It was kind of sad. Can someone tell Ross that I'm trying to invite him into the new room?
I think he just joined.
Oh, okay. It was taking a little bit. Okay.
Hello, friend.
Hi.
Oh, you froze.
Shit. Hold on one second.
Oh, you froze.
Hold on one second.
And there's an echo a little bit too.
No. Oh, that's... Sorry.
Sorry.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right, headphones. There we go. Sorry, I don't know what the hell happened there.
No worries.
Oh wait, sorry, Canadian folks. Sorry. You're welcome. So, Matt, it's weird because, I mean, I kind of followed and could figure out what was going on to me, and I knew I was pretty much a goner when I left. Like the day of, I knew I was screwed because I was left completely out of everything the whole week. So, my honest question, when you accidentally told me that you were the first person to evict me from Big Brother as an alt, was that meant to be sent to me, or was it really meant to be sent to Leah?
No, it literally, I'm telling you right now, I had a couple of drinks in me, and I was just getting to know everybody, and I swear I had Leah's tab up, because I was like, oh, she's like, who do you know? And I was like, oh my god, and then it was on you. It was so bad. I sat here the entire night, and I was like...
See, dude, I read it and I laughed my ass off. I'm sorry, I know my questions are always the worst when it comes to jury chat, but I didn't want to question you right off the bat because I was like, screw it, let's try.
Literally, wait. So because I didn't even tell, me and Randy have been close since the beginning, right? I've told Randy everything, but I didn't tell Randy that.
No, I did not.
This fucker took me out.
Okay,
for the very first
so
time
what I did, so here's what I said. I said, oh my god, wait, I just realized I played Tier 5 with Until We Go, parentheses, I think his name is Roz, parentheses, on an alt account, LOL. He doesn't know it was me, and I sent him home. He had never been evicted up until that point in BBTG, and I nominated him and got rid of him. His first ever eviction, and I was the cause of it. And then I was like, fuck, not me sending that to you.
Oh man.
It made me love him a lot more. Like, it was nice to know who the hell did it. Randy, I hope you're enjoying your new house. You're beautiful and wonderful. We should have talked more game. I know.
We should have, but I knew how close you were with Matt, and I knew how close you were with Leah. So I used Matt to get all. Actually, I used Cassie to get all your information.
Okay. No, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And
Matt and Leah.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to talk to you.
I know.
I'm sorry.
It sucked. I'm glad you moved and everything's good, because that's the last time I heard from you.
But it has been such a crazy week, moving, unpacking, trying to get my life together.
No, I got you.
But
awful.
I'm sorry.
I hate it so much. No.
I should have kept talking, but
I'll keep in touch. It's fine. No,
yeah.
I mean,
going forward.
It goes both ways, by the way. We both could have messaged each other, so
yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else if you want to kick me the fuck out of here.
Okay, if you guys have nothing else to say, okay.
Love you, Ross.
Bye,
All right, thank you,
Love
Ross.
you guys. It was awesome actually getting to know you.
I'm gonna move you into
Likewise.
purgatory with Rachel.
So
All right. Next up is Aqua. She has an invite, but just waiting for her. There she is. Hi, Aqua.
Hi, y'all.
Hi, babe.
Hi.
What's up?
You know, just looking fun and fancy.
Well, again, congrats on Final 2. This is awesome.
Thank you.
I think my question is, like, if I wouldn't have gotten caught in that lie about Randy and, you know, the vote, would you guys still have come after me, or is that when your game switched? And when is that also the time when you knew you had to align yourself more with Cassie? And yeah.
I'll go first for this one.
All right. 2 minutes.
Not gonna lie, we had kind of known you and Asai were a thing. We knew you two would come after us eventually. Having the double and us being on the board both times, we took the shot because it was there. Like I said, I knew I had to get closer to Cassie, which is why I needed to get Camille when we did, and him being under review was the perfect time. So I didn't necessarily align myself closer with Cassie because I was Cassie's ride or die. I was already very close with her. So taking you out, I did use the truth or dare as more evidence, but I already knew that day, which it broke my heart because we'd already discussed you had to go that day. So it was already a plan that was in motion. We kind of had a picking order. For me personally, you and Leah, both votes against me, both out that day, had control of the board and executive. So it was kind of pre-planned.
And Pink Pickles 42 said, "Congrats to Matt and Randy." Christian said, "All right." If you have anything more you want to say, you got 45 seconds.
I hated having to take you out when we did, but I know it's okay. Like I said, and like you said, even when you left, being able to play with you and actually work with you compared to other orgs that we did, it was a whole new world. And like, I trusted you. Girl, you gave me so much information, and I took that information and I ran with it. And once we were in that final 6, I knew any more information that I was going to get from you, it wouldn't have been beneficial because, again, with Final Four and Final Three, how they work.
Sorry, Randy, your time is up.
That's fine.
So Matt, if you want to answer the question.
Sure. So that wasn't the reason why I actually decided to like go against you when I got you out at Final Six. When we found out that like you had lied and like you voted against Randy or whatever, I told you in our DMs that it literally meant nothing to me. It didn't whatsoever. Because you know what? Shit happens and you got to play your best game, right? You got to do what's best for you. And that was best for you at that time. I can't hold that against you. The reason why I went against you was like that morning, and I told you like I feel like you've lost trust in me, and that scared the hell out of me because I was like, I don't know what's going on. Like if I don't do it now, I'm scared that it's just gonna boil up into something that's even worse. And I love you as a friend, and I don't want to I didn't want to lose that, and I felt like if it kept going, I would have been like, fuck this girl, you know what I mean? Like it buried that, and I didn't want that to happen. Yeah, that's literally it.
Yeah, no, I think it was a great move on both your ends because Matt, like when I told you that I trusted you, like I meant that fully. Like never once did it cross my mind to ever go after you. Like I knew eventually because Leah and I, it was just too late when Leah and I started talking.
Right.
My gut was telling me you have to go for Randy. I never, ever, 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 ever thought you. You know, I was like, Matt is not yet. Like right now, I didn't win anything. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. And I'm like, again, like you guys were after the whole "Are You the One" alliance shit happened, and Camille like trying to insert Ross in that. Like, I knew Rachel wasn't giving me any info. She was just receiving. So I was like, I need to stick with Randy and Matt. Like, I need to do that. And I lose my train of thought. But anyway, I really did mean that, like, I really did want to see any version of us up there. So I'm really happy that, like, you guys are up there. No hard feelings on my end. It's all good. It's a game. I still love you too. I don't want you guys to think like Aqua's mad at me. Like, it's a game.
I love you. Wow.
All right, thank you, Aqua. I'm gonna move you into purgatory with Ross and Rachel. Let's see. All right. Who's next? Leah is next. Just invited her in here. Let's see, she's not joining yet. Oh, there she is. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going, guys? Congrats.
Good.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
You guys both like the
Hey.
I guess for my question, I'm just going to ask what you guys think your best move was and your worst move. Individually, obviously, since you played together.
Scarlett cheered 10-bit, said Queen, Dr. Evil, Leah, Will Van. Thanks so much, Scarlett. Paige cheered 3-bit, said, can I backdoor Matt right now? With several question marks.
I mean, if you want to.
All right, whichever of you wants to go first, I'll start the timer when you
Matt,
start.
go first this time.
Okay, I'll go first this time. Okay,
Right,
so
timer.
best move. Honestly,
And it will pause the timer if you interrupt for bits. Sorry. Okay.
So best move, probably getting Aqua out when I had the opportunity to do it. I had stayed up all night doing that endurance comp. Thank you, Cassie, for giving me those extra points to win.
Hey, I gave Cassie the last one.
So I stayed up all night, and then I put up Aqua, and I put up you, and then I won that VP, and I knew that Isai was never going to vote for
Paige
Aqua to
said,
go.
"I love you, Matt, for 2 bits." Sorry, you can continue.
I knew that Isai was never going to vote for Aqua, so I had to...
But then she sent 2 bits, said, "And Randy." Okay, you can continue.
So I saved you so that we had your sole vote, and I knew that
Well,
you were
Paldo
gonna...
sent 5 bits, said, "Bits for Tay, Socials Queen." But I love you. All right. Resuming.
Rude! Yeah, so that was my best move, was doing that and getting Aqua out because she was such a beast of a player. Worst move? Oh, God. Worst move, probably most of my game. I was ranked last on every single, outgoing blacklist, so I did something wrong the entire time, and I don't know what it was, but I feel like that's my worst move.
Allie Hall sent 70 bits, said, "Congrats, y'all." Thank you so much, Allie. All right. You got 45 seconds if you have more to say.
All right. That was it.
Okay.
You.
Thank you. All right, Randy, I'll start your timer when you start.
I'd probably say my best move for my game would have been the plan that I had going into today. I didn't know if it was going to work. I didn't know what was going to happen, but you can ask Matt. I was on the phone with him. I'm like, this is what we have to do. This is what's going to get us to final 2. And if the cards fall this way, we have the end. But I do want to take credit for that because I figured out every move from final 4 to final 3. I knew in final 4 it was
Paldo sent 5 bits, said, "Trey, Rob, 2nd place king, play me back in darts." Okay.
I knew it was going to be the squares. I needed Isai and Cassie to tank their own social scores. Isai was supposed to put me under review, and he didn't. So I needed him to tank his social score. The plan was for him to take himself off. I told him I was throwing that competition to him for him to tank his social score, for me to go under review. If I did that, he was getting out Cassie.
Paige shared 2 bits, said, "Randy is queen." Okay.
I needed Cassie to leave, but I didn't want the blood on my hands because I was her ride or die. I couldn't lose that connection, whereas Matt didn't have the connection with her. So them tanking their own scores, Isai winning that competition was best for me, even though I was under review, because if it would have gone to social scores, I still probably would have stayed over Cassie. So having them listen to everything I said, it didn't matter which one of those two. The only thing was I needed Matt not to be under review because I knew I had his vote to stay. So with him not being under review, even if it was a tie, we were making it to final 2, and those 2 scores would not have beat mine and Matt's because they tanked them purposely from our moves in that competition. My worst move probably would have been winning executive before the double. I wanted to win executive, but winning it before the double was too risky. Because I didn't give myself a chance.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Thank you. And sorry, 2 minutes up. I do pause when I interrupt, so that was an actual 2 minutes. So thanks so much, Leah, and I'm gonna add you to Purgatory now.
All right. Good luck, guys.
And if you send bits but don't want me to interrupt, specify it in your message, and I won't interrupt for your message. All right. Don't leave. I'll just assign you to a new room, Leah. All right. Cassie is up next. There she is. Cassie.
Well, if it isn't the final 3. Final 3. Congratulations, both of you.
Thank
Thank you.
I don't even know what's been asked. Hayden, the others are in Purgatory, so we can't even ask them what they're asking.
Oh yeah, it's yeah. I put him in Purgatory. It's kind of fun, but also like it's hard to It's hard to explain. Zoom kind of forced me to, but anyways.
I don't know what to ask because Randy, I work so close with you. I feel like I know your game. Matt, I clocked you right away and you survived and you're here. So each of you tell me something new. Blow my mind.
Okay, I will tell you again my plan from today.
Sorry, 1 second. Paldo cheered. 5-bit said, Cassie, love you so much. Will you go to prom with me?
Yes,
Paldo.
Paul, I will.
All right, start your timer again.
I am so sorry, Cassie. Matt was my final two before this had even started, but I knew I was yours, so I couldn't take you out today. So I threw it to Isai. He was going to put me under review because I couldn't take the shot at you. Because even if it was you and Isai up...
Sorry, Paige cheered. 4-bit said, Corey, and I love Cassie. All right, timer starting
Stop
again.
interrupting her.
I couldn't take the shot at you.
When you didn't build that wall, I was like, okay, I'm going.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. It was a game move and a really good one.
And I purposely needed you and Isai to tank your scores, which is why I cut you off. So you had to lose social scores to continue.
Yeah.
All right. If you have anything more to say, you got a minute left if you want. But Randy,
I don't. I just.
You good?
You can butter me up. It's my birthday Friday. One of you two share some money. Thanks.
You're turning what? 21.
25.
There you go. See, I mean, I thought you were 21. You look so young.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Matt, are you ready for yours then?
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm honestly, I'm going to assume that this isn't going to come as a shocker to you, but today.
Well, sorry, Paulo cheered. 5-bit said, "Happy birthday, Cassie." Okay.
I was one of the people that put you up for review today. I told you I had to take a shot whenever I got the opportunity to because you played such a good fucking game, Cassie. Like there was no chance in hell that I could ever beat you in the end. So today I had
Don't
to
underestimate yourself.
Thank you. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Thank you. But yes, I was one of those people, and I had to do it. You know, I had to take my shot when I had the opportunity, and that's it.
So were you all really my final three?
I didn't put you under review today.
No, I mean, like, if it was me and...
Paige cheered 100-bit said, "Happy birthday, Cassie," with 2 heart emojis and a little party emoji thing. Thanks so much, Paige. All right.
Thanks, Paige.
Cassie, I never had a final 3. I always had a final 2, and that was it. You were somebody that I thought was such an amazing person, somebody who I think I could be friends with for a very, very long time. Like, you know, in this game, we all have to take care of ourselves. So even though we had our final 3 chat, I always had, you know, me and Randy's best interest in mind, and I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. It's okay. I was just curious.
I feel like Randy's answer would be completely different for that, but that's...
Yeah, Randy, if you want to say something, because you did
so
have the extra minute, if you want to say something, Randy.
When it came to the final 3, I would have picked you over Isai, and I told Matt at the end of the day she has my back, and I never strayed away from that.
Yeah, if I would have won the VP, Matt, sorry, you were going up.
I knew that.
You know what? And I told you in those DMs, I was like, if you get me out, I'm gonna say, "You got me, gal." And like, you know what I mean? Like it's all in the game. And I don't know. I love you so much. I think you're such an amazing person. So.
Oh, I love you both. You guys both played absolutely phenomenal games. Okay, I'm done.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Cassie. I'm going to move you to purgatory.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Not
All
this
right.
hair though.
I put Rachel in the wrong purgatory. Paige here, 1-bit said, spin a wheel for winner.
Please don't.
Yeah,
I would not like that very much.
I wouldn't like that either. Paul Doe cheered 1-bit said, Paige loves a good wheel. Let's see. Invited SAE hasn't joined yet, though. Ashley said, Team Matthew, love you so much, King. Thanks so much, Ashley. Paige cheered 1-bit said,
Hey, Paige.
I know that's right. And there's SAE. All right.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Look at us. Back again. How y'all doing? How was the whole questioning? Y'all okay? You okay, Randy? You look red.
I'm very red. I don't know. Nervous.
Oh, good.
For what? We'll see if you're okay. Well, okay, so my question is, for both of you, what's something about, like, in your game, something that's impressive that, like, I don't know, to, like, what did you do that's impressive that actually helped shift a lot in the game to help you get to Final 2? Because I know there's a lot of things you probably did, and I don't know if, like, I want to know a lot more because obviously I know only one person, but I want to know more about Randy as well. Because I feel like there's a whole story right there.
Again, I don't want to, because there's still speeches after this.
2 minutes starting now. Yeah.
So I don't want to say some of my key points. I will say today, I had you in my pocket, and I'm so sorry.
Girl, you did the whole time.
I needed to throw that to you. I knew you were going to I wanted you to put me under review. Because if you put me under review and you took yourself off, or even if I took myself off, there was no renom. I did not want you to have renom power. So you should have put me under review. And Matt told me you were going to, so when you didn't, it kind of screwed with my plan. So I couldn't take the shot against Cassie.
Right there, I knew it. The moment he said Randy, I was like, he said all four of us were going to be on review. I was like, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I only wanted
that was not going to happen.
I needed him off for that vote because he wouldn't go against me. And our plan was for you and Cassie to tank your social score. So I told him, I took Cassie, he took you. And I told him, we need to maneuver it. So you were losing social points. We needed that. We needed that. So I trapped Cassie and I told him he had to trap you. So going across, getting those white spaces that you left, I said we had to do that. So, but I still wanted to throw it to you because I wanted to be up there against Cassie, knowing you would evict Cassie over me. And I knew you tanked your social score. So if we made it to Final 3, I knew it would be me and Matt sitting in the end.
I mean, I play. I'm in shock right now. Dang. I mean, because I feel like you played like the victim of it all. Like you kept on like the way you were talking to me
today, and I was like, "Listen, if we want to get to Final 2, we need to take these 3 steps." So when he said you were putting me under review, I completely shifted our plan to get us to Final 2. So I was like, and then that's when I made the deal. You're like, "Will you?" So he said you told him I was going to use it on you. I was never using it on you. I did not want to. So I told you. You said, would you use it on me? And I was like, yes. However, I threw it to you so I didn't have to use it on you because I didn't want to. I wanted to be up under review because I wanted you to take Cassie out. I could not be the person to take her out. So I put myself at risk knowing that I could trust you enough and knowing that Matt would tell you to keep me. You should have evicted me. Look at my social score. Cassie.
Okay, calm down. Dang.
I'm sorry.
You're like coming at me like, girl, okay. Like, you're like, I used you. Yes, you did. Good for you. But you know what? I got Cassie out. Cool. That was a big move right there because she was
100%.
probably better than you. And I should have gone after you and you because both of you were playing me like a little fiddle too.
But see, I didn't
wrong.
need to play you like a fiddle. I didn't need to because I had Matt do it.
Matt did because Matt did it for you.
So-
And you know what? You're lucky, Matt, because you were very, very lucky. You're really good. You know what? I don't know. Now I'm confused with who I'm going to vote for because, she got me mad. But,
Thank you.
I don't like that, though. You guys are very... I applaud you because she's like, you did have me in your pocket. But, I ruined some of your plans and still made the final three. I still made it there.
Yeah. So Matt, so Randy, your 2 minutes is up. Sorry. So Matt, if you wanna go. But Scarlet Red Queen cheered 20 bits and said, "Damn, Queen Randy, Big D energy. Thanks so much, Scarlet Red."
What is
Red
an
Queen.
impressive move that you have in your game that I don't know of, or that helped that made a big shift in your game?
Right. Okay. So
2 minutes start now.
you know what? The biggest move and the biggest thing that I have going for me right now, and something that I can very much pride myself on, is that my social game was ridiculously good. Do you want to know why? Because I'm the only person in this cast that's never touched the block.
Exactly. I
That's it. That's literally I did a
Paige
lot of
cheered
good-
2 bits said, "I love SAE." And all right, sorry.
I took shots when I needed to. I made big moves, and still nobody looked at me as a threat.
Yeah, that's the thing. The people that they put in the box is the people that they have threats on. So that's a big thing. So obviously they have a threat on me and Randy because we were there on a lot of times. And with you were slipping through everyone's thing. I kept on putting you on my top 5. And look at you. Randy, she worked hard for it, and both of you did. So keep going. So what else? Is there anything else?
What do I got? Hold on. Let me look at my giant list of everything that happened every day.
See, I should do that more often. Maybe I would be in final 2 if I did all that.
I didn't do it. It's fine.
Paldo cheered 2 bits said, "SAE is the best. Love him," with the heart emoji there.
I mean, you know what? One of my biggest accomplishments, Isai, was me and you getting together and doing that team thing. That literally, you're gonna hear it in my speech later because it was something that I'm so proud of that me and you came together and did. The fact that we went back and forth and we're like, hey, we need to split up Camille and Cassie, and we need to
I think that was a big game move for me personally because
100%.
I felt like I knew that I needed to split Cassie and Camille because I knew they were going to do something, but then obviously they bit me at the end of the whole thing. But I feel like at that time I trusted you fully because that was definitely the both of us did a big game move there because we strategized that we had to do
for
first
2 days. We did that.
Yeah, because it was Cassie and Camille. Then it was then Cassie won the thing. So then it was Camille and Jay. So then the way that works, I do think that's a great.
Becky cheered 100 bits said, "Did Matt win yet?" Thanks, Becky.
Ooh, don't say that. No, that's no.
No, that's it.
That's bad news bears.
All right. But pretty much time is up now. So if you're all ready to go back, I'm going to close all the rooms, and then it's going to be time for final speeches, then the vote.
Okie dokie.
I'm going to leave this breakout room now.
Wait, where am I? Am I in the? Oh, okay.
You're back. You're in the right place.
It was just me and you, and I was like, wait, where did everybody go?
You're good. People should be filtering back now. Let's see if it will actually let Rachel come back. We'll see.
I was wondering why Rachel was with us.
I found my way back.
Oh yeah, Rachel, you got the Carla treatment this finale.
I did. Me and Carla are always on the same page, apparently.
Poor Rachel. I thought I was the one doomed for absolute hell.
I was like,
okay, so we are kind of. I mean, the society is about to start, so we gotta pick it up. So we're gonna do final speeches starting now. So who wants to go first?
Matt, you wanna go?
Matt, you want to go first?
I'll go. Yeah, I'll go first. I have it all typed out because my anxiety brain doesn't let me remember things. So hold on.
Okay. All right, 5 minutes starting now. And Paulo,
Okay.
Paulo Cheer 2 Bit said, Ross and Rachel, tell us once for all, were you on a break? Sorry.
It's going to take way less than 5 minutes, I'll tell you that much. So tonight, as you can see, I'm sitting in front of you as a Final 2 player in Season 9 of Black Market. I just want to start by saying how much fun I've had playing with all of you, and I hope you can all say the same about me. This game was a lot different than what I had expected it to be. I had to tap into like a version of myself that I never knew I could even be. I was able to come out of my shell so easily with each and every one of you, Hayden and all of production. So thank you so much for making me feel comfortable with being myself. As for gameplay, I can proudly say that I've never once been put up for review this entire season. And I think that speaks a lot to my social game. I was never seen as a threat, even though during both of my executive wins, I took shots at big players. Shout out to Cassie and Aqua. You both played so well, and your games were way too good for me not to try to take you out. Those shots were necessary and a part of the reason why I'm sitting here in front of you today. Before the bloodbath, Isai and myself talked about our team strategically and placed each person on our team so we could separate and take out targets for each of us. And I think that was really like the turning point in my game and one of my best game moves. Isai, thank you so much for being a part of that. I always had my ear in everyone's business, whether they knew it or not. And I always knew what was happening each night and who was going home and why. I had close enough relationships with at least one person from each alliance that I wasn't a part of, which allowed me to know what was happening and when. I always had my input, and I made sure my voice was heard, and I never stayed quiet, and when I wanted something done, I tried my best to get it done. I have 3 competition wins, which don't mean much in this game because it's all social, but they're still something that I'm very proud of. As for loyalty, first and foremost, I was loyal to my be-all, end-all, Randy, who's sitting next to me in Final 2, and our Final 2 was solidified before the game even started. That being said, I was loyal to everyone I was aligned with and always spoke my truth when questioned or asked about anything, and I never lied or spun the truth. We all played with our hearts in this game, and I hope you can see how hard I played with my heart as well. Last words, I came excited to play, have a good time, and break hearts, and I hope I convince all of you to vote for me to win my very first org. I played my ass off, had a blast, and hopefully made you laugh, smile, and most of all, I hope I made you all proud. Ooh, I don't know why I stumbled over that. As for my sign-off, well, Matt's all, folks.
All right, thank you, Matt. Randy, if you're ready for your final speech.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
So I came into this game with Matt, and I'm going to leave this game with Matt. I am so happy I got to play with each and every one of you along the way. My game is a lot more different than Matt's because you guys didn't target him. You guys targeted me. I had to maneuver myself to figure out... I had to maneuver myself with my relationships to try to get the target off of me. So I wasn't winning. However, I did make it on a couple of boards. I was under review twice, which is definitely more than Matt. But using my social game, I tried to spin it so that I could stay. I mean, at the end, I had a social score of 21, which I couldn't believe it. I did not think it was going to be that high at all. Moves that I had to make compared to Matt is I formed the alliance with Cassie with the 5 of us in the beginning. We also had an alliance where he brought me in with Ross and Leah. Once the alliance with Cassie and Camille and Aqua kind of fell apart, we maneuvered so that it was Aqua, Matt, myself, and Isai. Aqua and myself shared a lot of information with each other. We had a plan. I knew, and Hayden can even prove this, I knew every single one of your poison cups. So me and Aqua had a plan where she would get Isai's, I would get Leah's, we would trade. What nobody else knew is I had got Cassie got Ross's, and I knew Matt's. So I was the only one who knew every single cup. So when Ross had picked that cup, I was kind of like, oh shoot, what am I going to do? Leah had the lowest social score, and Ross reached out to me for a deal. He's like, if you win, put me on your board. I agreed, knowing Leah wouldn't pick me, so I wouldn't have to put Ross on my board. But he kept me on his board. Winning the executive and keeping Matt, me and Cassie had the plan where she dared me to put her on her board because I didn't want to have to show my cards to any of you guys that we were as close as we were. So I had to use my social relationships because I didn't have a lot of wins. You're right. But I had to use mine and Matt's to get us to the end. The biggest game move that I probably had, which I had explained to some of you guys in the breakout rooms, was today. I had manipulated every single move that happened today to get us to final two. I called Matt. These are the moves we need to make if we want to make it to final two. I'm happy making it to final two with Matt. So what had happened was we knew it was the color spots. We needed Isai and Cassie to tank their scores. I wanted Isai to put me under review because I wanted to take away the read on power. That didn't happen, so it kind of threw a little bit of a wrench in my plan. So it was him and Cassie up. But that made me know that I could trust Isai. So he asked me, and I said to him, I will throw you this Final Four comp. You can come to Final Three. So I threw the comp to him, knowing he would put me under review, knowing he would take Cassie out because I couldn't take the shot against Cassie. Knowing him and Cassie had tanked their scores as much as they did, taking either of them to Final Three would guarantee mine and Matt's spot in Final Two. So I had to maneuver. I didn't think I had that high of a social score. I knew Cassie had to go first, Isai had to go second. So trying to maneuver these pieces, and I'm so sorry, Cassie and Isai. I'm really sorry, but I had to do what I had to do. And even using Leah.
1 minute
Leah
left.
made me her trusted person twice. I needed the information from each of you to put Isai's and Aqua and Matt's and Leah and Ross's puzzle, especially because I lost that connection with him, but I kept it with every single one. So I had all your information. I just had to use it strategically to get myself to Final Two.
Okay.
So I had to play a little bit more cutthroat than Matt, but that's because I was a target. He wasn't.
Okay, thank you. You got 30 seconds if you still want more.
I'm okay.
All right, and Matt, you did have 2 minutes, so if you want to rebuttal with your 2 minutes left, that's fine. But no, okay,
No, I think I'm okay.
okay,
But
all right, all right. Thank you, everyone. Congrats, Randy and Matt, on Final Two. It is time for the votes, so please vote for who you would like to win in your DR. As a reminder, you're going to get 2 votes, and the pre-jury gets 1 based completely off their blacklist. So I already have their votes ready. The rest of you get 2 times the voting power as them, and you will vote in your DRs.
Randy, I'm so
Remember,
excited.
you are
and
voting
so
to
happy
win.
We're here.
Pardon?
I'm so happy that we're here together. Congratulations. Whatever happens, I'm so happy regardless. Like, this is
I'm proud of us.
wild.
What's your tattoo right here?
Oh, it's
Oh, those are stones.
I see Mickey
someone
Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. My bad.
so are they doing
They are voting currently.
sorry, Hayden, that was something else.
Oh, sorry. Paulo cheered 5-bit, said, Matt, tell your joke now, thanks. And Paige cheered 100-bit, said, yes, a joke, please. Thank you so much.
Okay, so like the joke is really, really bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's not a pirate joke this time. It's just a joke. What do you call a belt made of wristwatches? A waste of time.
I was about to say that. I had it.
I hate you so much.
Come on, it was so bad it was good.
It's funny because it's so awful. I'm a king of these awful dad jokes, so I appreciate any cheesy shit you can bring to me.
Also, Matt, did you say this was your first org?
My first win. Sorry, I feel like I said my first org, but my first org win, if I got it.
I was going to say, this is the second one we played together.
Oh my god, wait, let me go back. Did I fucking say that?
I think you said org win.
I said let me win my first org.
Yeah.
I meant like, it's my first time winning, not like... Not my first org ever. This is my fourth. I feel like I said that at some point. Paldo, shout out Bedlam fam.
Don't say bad now because in Little Brother there was a whole belt down thing, and I don't like it. They voted me out. They literally played me like a fool too. I was like, goodbye.
Who won that? Did Paige win that? Paige, did you win that?
Paige won that. And I was talking to her.
Are you going to let us cast our votes live too, or are you going to just read them out?
I'm going to read them one by one. So I have all the votes now, so I will reveal the votes now. Paldo cheered 5 bits and said, apply for Bedlam Season 4. Thanks so much, Paldo. All right.
Okay, I'll apply for that because I want to try and have a group. Bedlam, I heard that's hard.
Should we all apply and be the Black Market Gang? Or
oh my god, please.
I don't know if I would trust you two. I don't know if I'll trust you two.
Paige shared 1 bit and said, shh, I did. Shh, I did. I always say shh wrong.
Are you guys talking about Little Brother?
Matt, this is going to stay on Twitch forever. Like, people are going to come back. Have you guys been on the society? You see how they've been posting pictures of people like, oh, they've met, oh, they've done this, oh, they're like together. They're going to take that clip of you saying that and use it against us in Bedlam.
Okay, so nobody apply. Nobody apply.
Okay, so, all right, how am I going to do this? All right. No, I got an order to do this. Okay. I'm going to reveal Camille's vote first. All right. This will be in the Discord. Camille has voted for Matt to win. That is 1-0, Matt. All right. Rachel has voted for Matt to win. That is 3-0, Matt. Let's see. Let's go back to pre-jury. We'll do the one by one. Bree has voted for Randy to win. That is 3-1. Mark has voted for. And remember, this is a 16 vote jury. So 8 to tie, 9
Wait,
to win.
Hayden, is that 2-1?
It's 3-1 because if you are on the final board, you have 2 votes.
Oh, 2 votes. So it's right.
So Mark has voted for Randy to win. That is 3-2. Jason has voted for Randy to win. 3-3. All right. Where should we go next? Till we go. Ross has voted for Randy to win. That is 5-3, Randy. Who should we go next? Leah has voted for Randy to win. So that is 7-3, Randy. One more vote and Randy will win. I skipped Aqua. So Aqua has voted for.
Hayden, you put yourself on top of me on Twitch, and now this.
Sorry. Sorry, Aqua. Well, you could be the deciding vote here, so let's see. Maybe it's a good thing. Aqua has voted for Randy to win, which means congrats, Randy. You have won
Congratulations, Randy.
Black Market
Congrats,
Season
Randy.
9. And I will say that the rest of the votes went to
Randy.
you, Randy, as well. So, SAE, Cassie, SAE, Cassie voted for you as well. So, congrats,
Congrats,
Randy.
Randy.
You have won Black Market Season 9. And congrats to Matt on second place as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's my second place. Okay, it's where I deserve to be, apparently.
Okay, I have to say this. Black Market has a curse, okay? M names, since Season 3, have always been runner-up.
Rude.
Technically, though, I said it could. I knew that was a curse, but technically, my name starts with an M.
Oh, yeah.
So it could have gone either way.
Yeah, true. But by the name you go on Black
Yeah.
Market, because Meaty is actually Dimitri, so technically not there either. But yeah, the M curse lives on. So Becky shared 100 bits. Thank you so much, Becky. She said, "Congrats, Randy." Thank you so much, Becky. All right. Well, if you guys want to talk it out for a little, but once we start losing viewers, we'll end the stream. But if you guys just want to talk things out, feel free to, and we'll keep the stream going. I know some people have society, so maybe it'd be a little hard. But congrats,
Yeah.
Randy. Let me
Congrats,
show
Randy.
let me show the social scores if you want to see. I'll show you the social score chart.
Yeah, just tell me how that worked, because
Did I even have a
know what
chance?
you had a better chance than I did.
I really feel like I was so low. So yeah.
Not a 20 freaking 7.
Oh, you were always so high up on my thing until the end. I'm so sorry.
Look, Isa, can I just clear this up? Because I was saying this in the breakout room with Ross and Leah. Isaiah and I, during Are You the One, we never connected. It was till the end when everybody was trying to find their perfect match that I was like, I knew you were it since the beginning. Let's just run with it. Let's just try it out. Let's just do it. And then even after Are You the One, we never really like connected. We never kept like in touch. It wasn't until the Magic Quest org that we were both on the same team that we connected, right? But even then, like, we came into this game and I saw the cast list and I immediately messaged Cassie and I was like, I want to work with you. Like, we tried in what's that org, BB Showdown. We tried, but life got in the way.
Yeah.
And then I saw her in the cast list and I was like, I want this girl to be my final two. Like, let's make it happen. But then the whole thing with Jay happened that I was like, I don't think I can trust Cassie right now. And that's what like sent me to like really be like, you're my final two, Isai. So like, I know you guys thought like,
dang. So I wasn't in the beginning.
No, like I know that like you were like,
You were from my A1 day one. Dang.
like we're gonna be like the Are You the One people, like they're a perfect match. We already saw it. Like I had to like, in case you left or I left, I was like, I can't be obvious with like who I'm working with, so because people are always gonna like, from here on out, people are gonna be like, they're a perfect match, they're gonna work together, they're gonna be final two. But yeah, I just
these social scores.
I'm dead at them.
They are in the Discord. I'm gonna put them up on the Twitch now too.
Yeah.
Negative 18.
Not the negative 14.
Wait, was I actually ranked highest at one point?
Yeah. For a hot second you were, and so was SIE. Yeah.
I was ranked twice high times.
Like, I appreciate that. Thank you.
It wasn't until the end that y'all were voting me off. Dang.
Like I
oh my
said,
god, they're the only two that stayed positive.
Randy, you definitely worked this
Damn,
game
Randy.
the entire time. You were voted low on mine too.
Oh, not mine. She was like number one on mine every day.
Me and Randy every day would go back and forth, and we would always rank each other number one.
hey Matt, just think, if we had a tied vote the day I got evicted, I would have lost by like way too many numbers back.
Not my first day having -3.
Paldo cheered 5 bits at Matt. I'm so proud of you. Congrats on second place. Thank you, Paldo.
Matt, you fucking played a great game, man. I just
You both played amazing games. Randy,
This was my hardest jury vote ever. I swear.
Randy, you like killed all the social games. You knew everything every time, and then and had an amazing social score.
I would put in my DR and I would just talk to Hayden and I'm like, I think this. I think Cups this. I think this. And
Yeah, because
you did,
I think,
you did amazing,
like,
and Matt never under review. You're the first person to ever do that too. So
Wait,
I mean,
Hayden.
yeah.
Before, if I didn't waste 9 points, what would my score be?
If you didn't waste 9 points, it looks like you still would have been last there in the final 3 anyways. So
really.
yeah, because
Cassie, I was kind of part of your original downfall.
Oh wait, yeah, I'm negative. Forgot I wasn't positive.
yeah.
y'all started tanking me like right away.
You and
Also
Camille
taking
actually, like, I knew who both of you were. No offense, Camille, if you're watching. Like, I couldn't make a connection with you guys. Like, it was more or less like, I guess we never really like talked.
Do you
And
see
we
my
never really
finger
reached
from
out to each other. Like, me and you, Cassie, like, you ended up higher on my list after like the second day, just because we actually started to talk after each night.
my Discord is blowing up and I don't know what to do.
Mute
Look
everything.
at all these people saying congratulations.
Mute everything.
Oh, that's awesome.
Not me.
Randy.
No, I'm just like
Randy's shook right now.
I have a final 3 curse. I have a final 3 curse from every org I've played. I've never played past final 3.
You broke it, girl.
You broke it.
I ain't gonna-
Lord,
that
I've
is
been
not my
trying to
curse. Do not
this.
pass that to me. Do not
It's
mess up
well
me.
deserved, and you fucking nailed this game. Are you kidding?
You did.
You
but
were the
I've
reason
never
why
had
I
to
got all my
play so
information.
somewhat cutthroat, and I didn't think I could pull it off. I was even telling, I'm like, if I can't pull this off, I don't know what to do. I'm done. I am like,
Oh, it was
my
so
boyfriend
good.
hates these games. My boyfriend
I'm
hates
so
everything.
shook by you.
But even your speech was like great because when I came into this, I was like, oh, like I'm gonna vote for Matt. Like Matt has my vote. Like between both of them, like,
Yeah,
and I messaged Randy separately.
I
too.
wouldn't. I did do that.
And was like, what do I respect more? Someone that stayed behind the scenes, or someone that like really put their game at risk? And I was like, really just like thinking.
That was my whole dilemma too. Like, I was ride or die with Matt, but then like when I was thinking about like everything that you were doing, like this entire like 2-3 days, and especially today, you had me in your pocket, and I'm mad about it. But I'm like so proud of you about that.
I hated doing that because like I'm like as a person, I'm not like that. I play the nice game, I play the good game. I'm like
I need to not do that.
And I threw my game away for Hayden once. I was just like, nope, I'm out.
Yes.
And I would have thrown my game away for Matt probably if it came down to it. And
So
this time I think I actually played for myself, which I've never done.
And I
But I
think you
also had to
can do
cross
what you
every
did.
single one of you, and I hated it. I would
See,
come
the
home
thing
and I'd
is,
be like,
you-
I'd watch my boyfriend being like, I can't do this. I can't throw this person under the bus. I don't know what to do. Like,
The thing is, you really
the
didn't. Like,
anxiety
you,
level.
yeah, I bet because you didn't really throw me under the bus. You were more like you were promising me things, but then the things that you were doing during the competitions, I was like, I don't think she's fully committed and all that. So I was like, that's why I knew that if I wanted to be Final 3, I needed to win that VP. And obviously you threw it to me because you knew exactly that my damn score was horrible because you two maneuvered it for me and Cassie to be out, which is amazing. So I'm happy I was Final 4. I'm glad I made the Final 3 because I won the game. I truly, if you gave it to me, cool. I'm fine.
But also, I love all y'all, but I have to go because I can't
Go
multitask.
play
Yeah,
society.
it's
I
okay.
can't multitask, and that's
No,
why I'm
go
like, I
play
don't know
society.
what's happening.
All right, now go win society too,
No,
because you
I
fucking
Don't
deserve
win
it.
that too.
Wait,
I
Did you say that out loud? Oops.
Yeah, not after everyone's heard what I did here. Like, I'm done. I ain't making it. But I'm happy that I got to play with all of you.
No,
Thank you
did
so
a
much.
fantastic fucking game.
You did an amazing game, girl. You really did.
Congrats.
Like,
Randy, I couldn't have ever
Honestly,
asked for
I
the
was-
Final 2.
When I went into this and you guys said Matt had it, and I was just like, I was just like, I don't know what to do.
you won me over with the way you played me.
It was really
The
good.
way you played me.
You did amazing.
Sorry, Matt.
And thank you so much, everyone.
It was-
Thank you for helping make this such an amazing season. I'm gonna end the stream now because pretty much we're low
All
and
right.
everyone's leaving.
Keep in touch.
But
Yeah,
thank you so much,
congrats.
everyone, and congrats again, Randy. You did amazing, and Matt, congrats on Final 2 as well.
Thank you.
You guys both, you did amazing. Congrats, Randy. All right. Good night, everyone, and see you next season. Also, I'm just gonna make this announcement now. A little bit. There's not many people watching. The Murder Mystery Party. People have been waiting for the second one. Probably gonna start one of those this week. If you want to be part of that, I'll make an announcement about it. But I started a Patreon. If you want to get, you have to be part of the Patreon to get into the Murder Mystery Party. So I'll tweet about it. But it should be fun. There's a lot of interest in that Murder Mystery Party, and I'm gonna start doing escape rooms too on here, and then so some of that between Black Market season 9 and 10. But yeah, should be fun. Maybe some of you guys will do the Murder Mystery Party. We'll see. I don't know. All right. Good night, everyone, and congrats on an amazing season.
Bye, guys.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
Good night, everyone, and ending the stream now.